Knopf Klibber, hi friends, Darth Momo here, and today we're gonna briefly talk about the finale of The Bad Batch, the series and the season finale. The Calvary Has Arrived. It was a good episode. I'll say that I enjoyed it. I'm a little, full spoilers ahead, right? So no, none of the batch dies. No one dies in the finale except Hemlock. There were several points where I thought that they were going to die, or it was extremely hinting they were going to die. I'm a little bummed they didn't all die. I thought that would have been a cool ending. But I will say that the ending they did go with was still emotional. It was still a pretty good, solid ending. Basically, the Batch, or Omega sets the Zilla Beast free. The Batch gets into the facility. They get captured by a bunch of the operatives, and then Nalase destroys the databanks. Echo frees, and Echo and Omega get the kids out of there, and then they free all the clone prisoners. They go to free the Batch, and they do free the Batch, and then Hemlock runs off with Omega, and then Crosshair and Hunter follow them, and Hemlock gets killed, and they all escape. Tarkin shows up, shuts the place down since nothing was salvageable, and then it ends with them back on Pabu with a bunch of clones. And then there's an epilogue where a grown-up Omega has a parting ways with Hunter, and then she goes off to join the rebellion. So I kind of predicted expected there was going to be some sort of epilogue just with the way Rebels ended. I had a feeling something, and Clone Wars too. I had a feeling something similar was going to happen with a grown-up Omega. Obviously, I was expecting the rest of the batch to die, so I wasn't expecting that. A little bummed Echo didn't stick around with the rest of the Bad Batch on Pabu, but that's okay. Crosshair gets his hand chopped off, kind of like a Jaime Lannister moment. And there were several points where I thought one of the operatives was gonna be revealed to be Tech. I'm really glad that we made it through this whole season. Tech died. That it is what it is. He died, and it was actually a really emotional moment too when Wrecker, he got injured from attacking the Beast last episode, and he's limping along, and Crosshair's like, "No, you guys get out of here. I'll handle this. I know the base." And he's like, we're not that squad anymore. It died with Tech. And yeah, there was, I'll see. I'll be here for a while if I harp on all of them, but there was a lot of good character moments, especially when Hunter and Crosshair together, just the two of them went off to go save Omega. Crosshair is my boy after this season. He had a really solid arc. And yeah, I will say the ending was emotional with grown-up Omega having our heart-to-heart bye with Hunter and heading off. So I guess that's our answer as to why they weren't involved in the rebellion later on. The door was left open. He tells Omega that if they ever need help, that they'll always be there. It's not clear what point in the epilogue that takes place, because Omega's got to be, maybe like 10, 12 years old around the series, and we still have 20 years till A New Hope, so I don't know at what point in time we are with that epilogue. But yeah, it was still kind of touching to see them part ways, but I'm guessing, they're old, they're retired, it is what it is. Maybe we'll see in a future story that they do help the rebellion in some way, or I don't know. That would be kind of cool if we get old Rex on Endor with Omega. That would be pretty sick. Otherwise, yeah, like I said, the series, I thought it still ended solidly. I would have preferred a different ending, but I'm okay with how it ended, and I thought it was still pretty solid. And it was a through and through great episode. There was a lot of great action, a lot of great tension. Yeah, it is what it is. The show is over now. We finally have our answers. And thank God it was a double episode, too. It was a double episode, so they were able to really tie everything up well. It makes me wonder what the next animated show is going to be. We know they're going to do one eventually. They're not just going to stop doing Star Wars animation. So it makes me wonder what the next one is going to say. But after 3 seasons of this show, I got to say, I'm happy. It wasn't great. It had a lot of weaker moments, I thought, but overall, it ended on a higher note. So I'm going to miss the show. I'm going to miss the characters, especially Hunter and Crosshair. But, the door is always open, right? We'll see what the future holds. But until then, Obviously, I've got a bunch more videos coming up over the next couple of months, and then I'll see you guys back in June for the Acolyte review. Otherwise, thank you guys for joining in. Darth Momo out, and may the Force be with you. Always. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. If you liked the video, comment down below and hit that like button. Oh, and check out some of my other videos. I'm sure you'll find them delight.